Guys, I had the best day ever. You wouldn't believe what I got up to. Feels like everything is finally working out for me. I documented all... My mom just texted me. Did you find a husband yet? Bruh. Of course. It was almost working out for me. I don't know about you guys, but that happens to me maybe like once a week, where I'm having the best day ever. I'm feeling accomplished and alive, and my mother reminds me of how single I am. Or I go home and my grandparents want to remind me that I'm single and there's a rishta for me or whatever. And it's a lot. It can be a lot. But I feel like I have mastered this conversation with them. So I'm gonna share everything. Valentine's Day is coming up. I know things get difficult. I know it starts to feel like, oh my god, I'm still single, I'm still this, I'm still that. I've been single for over 2 years now. I haven't had a Valentine in like 8 years, like because my relationships just haven't made it to February. My parents have never met a man that I was dating. My guy friends have come over, but that's about it. Yeah, they're getting a little worried, and their worry was weighing on me, but I'm not worried anymore. For context, pretty much all of my friends are married or they're dating. Most of my friends have children, they have kids, and I am making YouTube videos. Totally joking. And it's really important to understand everyone has their own path and their own journey in life, and I finally have come to peace with mine. Get comfy, get your tea. I'm wearing my comfy sweats. Let's talk, okay? So I put it out on Instagram that I'm going to be making a video about being 28 and being single, and if people had any questions they could ask me. But before we get to the questions about how to deal with the family pressures of it all, I want to talk about how you can shift your perspective with all of this. These are some of the things that I have done and changed in my life to not feel so bad about being single. Now, I am a hopeful romantic. I believe that the love I want is seeking me. I'm preparing for it. It's coming to me. And it's also the fact that I love love in all forms, not just romantic love, that I feel confident. Let's say it's not in the cards for me to meet this man. I'm still gonna have a great life. But I do believe my partner is definitely on the way, you know? Okay, if you're watching this, future partner, future boo, you better be taking notes, okay? Thank you. I know that's right. I think the first thing that I shifted from was my fantasies. I would dream about this crush and that crush and make up all these stories in my head like, oh, it's gonna work out like this and we're gonna run into each other here, and then he's gonna say this, he's gonna ask me out here, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, and like none of it would happen, and I would crush my own dreams. So I decided that if I'm making up these fantasies, I am not focused on myself enough. If I have time to dream all this up, I need to do more in my life with my feet on the ground, participating in the life in front of me, in my reality. I need to be doing more of that. A crush is fine. It taking over your entire mental space is not fine. It does not give confidence, it does not give secure, it does not tell the universe that you know it's coming. It gives desperate, you know, and I was there, I was just making all these things up, and honestly I think a part of it was maladaptive daydreaming, which is another video I'll have to get into. It's a coping mechanism that I've been using for a long time. So I make up a world in my head that is better than the reality I'm living, but you have to be in the reality that you're in. Work on that. So that was my very first shift that I started to do, is I needed to be present. And that's the other thing, is you need to build a life that you're excited about. So I shifted all of my focus from men and marriage to what I want, the lifestyle that I want, and the dreams that I want, and the things I want to accomplish, and who I want to be. And that only started happening when I stopped trying to wait for my parents and family's validation for my dreams. So I really gave myself permission to just think about it all, and I realized I was thinking small and that I still need to dream bigger. I'm trying to build a life that I'm really excited about. I really love making these YouTube videos. I love creating heels pieces. I love dancing in the studio now. I love stretching. Yeah, you want to take the focus away from men, put it into yourself. I understand that when parents bring this up, you know, it can get you thinking. Your worst fears come to the forefront of your brain. You're like, maybe I will be single forever. And I've definitely been down that rabbit hole a lot. I haven't felt something for someone in a very long time. And that does get me a little bit worried because the older I get, the pickier I get. The harder it gets to really tolerate things. But I have to say that's because my standards went up. The way a guy needs to treat me is up here because my friends are so good to me. The platonic love in my life, it's so fulfilling, it's so nourishing that if a man is not coming in with double that energy, I can't allow it into my space. My friends are so funny.
ਰਾਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਨੀਂਦ ਵੀ ਉੱਡ ਗਈ ਦਿਨ ਦੀ ਵੀ Take me with you. Oh, she can sing? She can sing? Okay. Don't look. Don't song.
Don't song. Yo, they make me laugh so hard. They have set the bar so high. I used to be in very toxic, emotionally abusive situations and relationships, and I used to settle for, oh my god, some really like hurtful things. I just can't go back to that. I can't settle anymore. I feel so seen and loved and cared for by my friends and their partners as well. They take care of me like I'm their own, and they show so much love and kindness and consideration. How could I ever let anything less than that come into my life? It's just not happening. Parents don't always get to know the person that's in front of them, and I've just realized that people are really good at hiding a lot of things, so I won't trust anyone right off the bat anyways. It gets easier to tune out the noise from the parents when your standard for yourself is really high, and you really just have to stand on that. You have to stand on your standards. Yeah. So one of the questions was, how do you respond to your family asking you about having kids and marriage? I ask them if they believe in God, and they say yes, and then I tell them to not worry. I'm like, if you believe in God, don't worry. ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੱਬ ਤੇ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ. ਜਦੋਂ ਮੇਰਾ time ਆਊਗਾ, ਮੇਰਾ time ਆਊਗਾ. Whenever it's my time, it's my time. You are mad at how long it's taking for a man to come into my life. I'm like, take it up with God, because that's not me, you know? So I just laugh it off with them. I get witty with them, and then I like test them honestly. I'll be like, oh, so you want me to be dating around? You want me to go on dates? You want me to date multiple guys and figure out who my husband is? You want me to tell you about all these dates? Do you want me to tell you about all the times these guys have treated me poorly? And then they get uncomfortable, and that's kind of where they're just like, okay, like whatever. That usually gets them to like zip it for a while. Your parents will not understand what you need. I personally need the time and space right now to work on myself, to be the partner I want to be, and to be the version of me that can allow that kind of love in. I used to like guys, or I would tell myself I would like them, and I wouldn't really like them, you know? I would feel for them because they had been through a lot, and I would be in awe with how they have built themselves up. So it was more of like, I fell for their story more than who they were, and I could see their potential. Ooh. Don't fall for their potential. Don't do it. The potential is not reality. And you're not here to fix someone, and you trying to make this person better is actually going to make them feel worse. I had to take some accountability on that part because I would probably make these guys feel like they weren't enough. A hard pill to swallow, but you have to see the role that you're playing in the types of relationships and situations that you bring into your life. Our relationships are mirrors. The world is a mirror. So my previous relationships have just reflected back to me where I was wounded, am wounded, and need to be more careful and just more aware of the types of patterns that I can fall into, and really unlearn and shed whatever needs shedding to be love in human form, and do my best to be that, because that's what I desire to be anyways. In order to welcome your match, you have to become the match. I am there, I think. And maybe your parents won't necessarily understand that, and you have to just have that understanding for yourself, because it will make or break your peace of mind, your mental health, your self-love, your trajectory. Picking the wrong partner can cost you a lot, so don't rush into it. Take it easy, Okay. I have to say, I really don't remember being insanely desperate for a guy. I've just spent so much time alone. Like a lot of time alone. I've done a lot of solo traveling. I do a lot of solo dates. I'll go to dinner alone. I'll go to different cities alone. I'll do road trips alone. I'll do hikes alone. I have no problem being by myself, and I actually have so much fun by myself that makes it harder for me to spend time with someone, because now going on dates is a risk. So I'm gonna get dolled up, dress up like this, go out on a date just to risk having a good time with you when I know I could do that and have a good time with myself. You know what I mean? The bar is just up. The standards are just up. Like, if the man is not making you feel 100 times better than when it's just you, then what's the purpose? Right? You just have to add to it. And I joke about stuff a lot, right? Like, I'll meet a guy, be like, oh my god, guys, I think I met my husband. Oh my god, he's my husband. Oh my god, he's my husband. And it's all fun and games. But the second he does something that my husband would not do, it's like out for me, you know? The attraction drops. I'm no longer interested. I'm no longer attracted the same. And that's just because I'm not waiting for a man to come and save me anymore. I feel like that's the other narrative, like you're waiting for a guy to come save you from all your problems and help you in life. And yeah, the person should come and ease things up in your life. But I think while you're waiting for that to happen, you're not actually sitting and waiting. You're helping yourself, you're pouring into yourself, you're building yourself, you're going after what you want anyways. Because how you are single will affect how you are in a relationship. I used to get so consumed in my relationships, I would lose all momentum, all focus. One time I dated someone and I didn't create for 3 months. I didn't create choreography for 3 months. That's big for me. I didn't realize how consumed I was in the relationship, and I don't think that's healthy at all. You need to have a sense of who you are outside of the relationship. This person needs to have a sense of who they are outside the relationship. So when you meet and you're trying to combine your worlds together, you're not becoming one soul. You're still two separate people coming together, learning each other, living your lives separately but together. You know what I mean? Like, you're on this journey of life together. Not one person abandons everything that they want and desire to be in a relationship with the other person, which is what I was doing for the most part, right? Sorry, my camera heated up. I'm so scared my camera's gonna stop recording because something is blinking and I don't know why it's blinking. And my space ran out. Okay, we're gonna finish this, guys. I'm gonna get through it. I actually tried filming this last night, but I broke the ring light. So some of you guys asked, what are some of my hard no's? These are personal, just saying that. My hard no is vaping. Cannot deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to learn how to, I don't care. I don't want it. I cannot be with someone who relies on substances to have fun. I don't need anything to have fun. I have fun by myself, staring at a tree, you know? I just want someone to share that kind of lifestyle with. I enjoy wine. I enjoy some things here and there, but I'm not reliant on them. And I'm working really hard to even not be reliant on sweet stuff. Like, I have a sweet tooth. I'm working on myself so much. I need someone to match that. Hard nose is not going to the gym. I cannot do that again. Lying. Oh, there's no need to lie. Certain professions I will not likely consider dating just because I know what their process is like, and I've kind of researched a little bit into them, and I don't think I could get along with someone that is required to be a certain way on the job. So there's that. If you don't have confidence in yourself, it's a hard no. When someone's not confident in themselves, they don't see your confidence as a positive thing. So confidence has to be there, self-worth, self-love, all that has to be there. Being disrespectful to like servers and waitresses and hosts and like, if we go anywhere and you are rude, oh my god, I can't handle it. Being disrespectful to strangers, can't handle it. Arrogance, do not, just do not. Okay? A flashy dude, I can't stand it. Half the time, dudes will flash something and I don't even know what it is. One time, this dude got upset because he picked me up in a really cool car. I don't know what the car was. Some two-door car. Till this day, I don't know what car it was, and he got really upset. or guys that are flashy about their profession. Like, one profession is not better than the other. Just because yours is like a 9 to 5 and I'm a creative, that doesn't mean you get to look down on me for that. Yeah, you get the gist, right? The holier than thou, I'm better than you. Those are like my specific hard no's. I can't do cigarettes either. No cigarettes. I can't stand it. What do I value the most in a romantic partner? Romance! Romance and friendship. I feel like if I can't talk to you like a friend, it's not gonna work. Someone who wants me to be happy, you know? A true friendship. Like, I need a best friend and a lover. You know, I need it all together. A man. I just need a man. I just want to feel so much love for this person that I want my heart to glow, and I want fun. I want joy. I want to have a really great best friend, you know? That's really what I look for. I want them to be who they are and that to naturally complement who I am. And neither of us has to try really, really hard to be different people for each other. Yeah, some of the uncommon red flags that I have. Actually, I'm gonna make a separate video on that. Uncommon red flags is deep and we're already really deep into this video. But yeah, guys, this is how I'm making peace with being single at 28. And it gets easier to tune out what the parents are saying, what the family is saying about marriage and having kids, when you are more sure about yourself and you're listening to your voice and you're listening to what you want. And I don't expect my family to understand that. And it's your life. You will have to deal with the repercussions of the partner that you choose and who you choose to have kids with and how you choose to spend your time. If you don't spend your time focusing in on yourself, pouring into yourself, building yourself, giving yourself the dreams that you deserve, that you desire, you will eventually regret that. We do live in this culture of like self-sacrificing yourself as a woman, and you don't have to. You just don't have to, you know? It can feel like it's not a choice, but it is your choice, and I really hope you fight through all the conditioning and all the noise to give yourself the life that you desire and take all your energy and put it into yourself and give yourself as many chances as you would that man. You know what I'm saying? Count on yourself, bet on yourself, do what you need to do, keep yourself accountable, hold yourself to a certain standard, stay disciplined, get clear on what you want, spend time with yourself, love yourself, face yourself, do the shadow work, do the hard work, create the life you want to create because it's so possible. And I'm saying this from a place where I have come to a much more beautiful place internally, but externally I don't have everything I want yet. So you know what, maybe you guys will watch me get there through these videos, but I can have this amount of joy and sureness and certainty without my desires being reflected in my external reality. My internal feels this good. That's the place that I'm sharing from. I'm not saying this because my life is perfect and I've manifested the dream life that I want and the dream partner that I want. I haven't yet, but I've manifested a version of that life. I've been blessed with so many blessings and I'm grateful for it all. And because I'm grateful and I was able to get here and this is possible, I can see that what I desire is also possible. Become what you're looking for and then you'll find it. Yeah, I hope this helped. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you find a home within yourself, which is what my mission is with these videos, is to help you guys find and feel at home within yourself and inside your body. Leave any questions, any comments, any concerns. Make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. One love. Peace.